Hey, what's up, everybody? My name's Tim Branyan, and I've been a serial entrepreneur for a little over 14 years in the technology space. I've built my own custom apps that have fetched millions in revenue, as well as hundreds and hundreds of thousands of different customers all over the world. And I've learned a lot of valuable lessons over the year: what to do, what's not to do, and everything in between. So my hope for creating videos like this is just to add value and maybe get you to think about different concepts, or share some ideas that maybe will help you get unstuck, or even share some things that you haven't heard about before that might help you grow your business or avoid pitfalls. So in this specific video, I'm going to talk about why I believe owning your own software is a really, really good idea. Whether you are in the concept idea phase, you want to build something specifically to sell, or you're an existing business that has, it's maybe purchasing software, using software right now, and you're considering owning it in-house. And I'm going to explain the main reasons why owning your own software makes sense. First and foremost, control. Owning your own tech platform or software gives you a lot of directional choice, right? You're driving the vehicle. The difference between buying cabinets and developing your own, creating your own custom cabinet, it gives you a lot of control over the measurements and the functionality. More so than if I'm just renting a cabinet or borrowing somebody's cabinet. Number two is scalability, right? So while you are in control, you also have the ability to grow. When you're choosing the infrastructure or you're choosing the platform, there really isn't, a typical barrier, right? So for instance, technology versus a house. Let me explain an analogy. If I wanted to build a hotel, I would be limited to how many rooms I built as far as like guests that I want to have over. With software, while it's maybe similar to that, really unquantifiable how many rooms or users you could have on a platform. With scalability, it's a lot easier to scale or add more rooms for users on a software tool or a software platform versus a skyscraper or a physical domicile or location. So the scalability is exceptional. Not just scalability as far as persons, but also your reach. So I've reached an international audience, and that's the really cool part about e-commerce or software in general, is that you could do the same thing if it's applicable to your business. One thing that I love is the reoccurring revenue that can be generated from a software. So we're all paid in direct proportion to our ability to solve problems. And what's cool about tech is that you could be solving problems daily, weekly, monthly, hourly, yearly with your software tool and earning monthly recurring revenue for the users that are on your platform. So, many tech products, especially SaaS, which stands for software as a service, offer opportunities for recurring revenue or subscription-based revenue that having a SaaS, software as a service, or a platform can help you create. Efficiency. You're probably familiar with AI. I hope so. If not, maybe I'll make a video on that. But AI allows for a ton of automation, technology in general, and processes which make your workload more efficient. So, innovation, right? So if you're not innovating, you're dying as a company. If you're not constantly thinking about how you can serve your customers more efficiently or better, and you're just staying the same because it works or it's worked, I think there's a lot of businesses that won't be relevant. They'll be gone if they don't adapt using technology or using new systems or processes and tools within their organization. You become the owner, you own the software, you've innovated for problems in your internal organization, and now you can sell that or license that solution to maybe your competitors or folks in your market. But on top of all these things, right, I think one of the coolest parts is valuation. If you own the IP to the software solution, or if you built a service, right, and you own the technology, that is an asset. And as you add more people into it, or users, or monthly recurring revenue, and your plan to make it more and more profitable, that asset becomes very valuable, and it's something that you could sell or give to a family member or a friend or an organization. You should own things like your email list. You should own things like your customer database. You should own your data, and you should own your platforms and your companies. Valuation, that's a huge piece of why you should own your own solutions versus just paying, subscriptions to other softwares. However, there are definitely tools that a lot of people are subscribing to that you could just own in-house and improve from. And that works on both sides of the coin here, whether you're an employer or whether you are, a company that's wanting to build your own internal tool, or you're an entrepreneur wanting to build something to sell to employers or customers. Software is a great thing. Technology is a great thing to help solve problems. Back to kind of the freedom and like the valuation tying into that, you really can create independence and freedom through ownership. Like if you are an entrepreneur and you're building your own SaaS, software as a service app or platform, you can start to develop income that allows you to earn your time freedom and kind of take control of some of the decisions that you're making in your life for yourself and your family. I think the same thing's true for company owners. If you're an employer and you develop your own software tools, it can save you and your staff time. It can save operationally, efforts that are going into different operations, and you can start earning your independence away from maybe companies that are restricting your innovation and growth. These are just a couple of points and reasons why I think developing your own software, whether you're going to sell it to the market or developing your own software as an employer or a business, is a really, really good idea. Thanks for watching this. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them below and I will personally respond to those. And thanks for watching. See you guys on the next video.